But now we also had another question to address real quick, and that is what happens if somebody enters a negative value for the price of an object?
The program will most likely not, once I run it through in my mind, it'll allow you to add add money to your wallet as you purchase items. It wasn't actually in the spec to validate number being negative. If you did put that validation in, that's a good thing to you know think forward with. I can go ahead and show the code for making sure that an item is not negative. But what if there's an item that's so horrible that someone put it in a vending machine? I can think of some examples from Japan that you actually give the user money when they accept it.
What?
I don't know. Okay, so what we could do instead is I can go ahead and say, okay, if item price is smaller than 0, smaller or equal to 0, because we don't want any 0 items in there either. What I can do is I can reset has entered item price to false, and then I can tell the user item price is not valid. Please enter price that is larger than 0. So does that make sense?
Well, yeah. Just keep
Okay.
cruising.
Okay, so
If you
at
if
the
you
end of
say
this,
if you say anything that I feel needs a lot more explanation, don't worry, I'll jump in.
okay, so once we've exited the while loop, our product name and product prices lists or collections will be full of the data that contain our inventory. The next thing that we have to figure out with this program is how to rewrite these bits to make it work with our new product inventory. So I'm going to skip this while loop because this while loop is going to work because we have a actually it's not going to work, and I'll tell you guys why right now. I believe never mind, it will work. I thought I reused the same variable, and as you guys can start seeing, knowing what variables you're reusing, how many variables there are at the top of the page, and so on, gets very confusing, which again brings us back to what we're going to be talking about today with methods.